Good morning, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Sunday the 20th of July. Weight since starting this prep is down 2.4 pounds. I've probably been eating about 3,700 calories on average a day. Ryan's actually set me 3,200, but not gonna lie, I've just been fucking up. Honestly, my appetite is ridiculous at the minute. Recently quit nicotine and yeah, the appetite's through the roof. However, I am still down weight, which is fucking insane. Obviously the output's up. We're doing a lot of training, a lot of kickboxing, still walking, big man here. We've got the conditioning sessions, the running sessions, and then more weight sessions than I'm used to doing. So obviously my body needs the calories. So I'm interested to see what Ryan puts us on this week, whether he'll change my calories. But today, me and Tom are heading to Wales. We've got a 4.5 hour drive. We've got an apartment booked in Swansea. We're going to hit a full body workout at Warehouse Gym Swansea, as we've been recommended this place. The apartment that I've booked looks a bit of a dive, not gonna lie. It's above a restaurant and from the outside it looks like one of them places that you'd never want to stay, but the pictures look all right, and it cost me what, fucking 97 quid or something. So we've got an apartment, which means we can get some food and cook as tea tonight. Then we can cook as breakfast in the morning. And then we've got an 1.5 hour drive to the other side of Wales, kind of nearish to Newport. And we are visiting the farm where our mushrooms are grown for our mushroom extracts. And so we've got a busy, exciting weekend. We've also got a conditioning session on Monday, so I don't know how we're going to fit that in. Whether it's a case of we get up super early and go and smash it at Warehouse Gym in Swansea. Then we go back to the apartment, get ready, get showered, get checked out, or whether we don't do that and we drive all the way home, which is probably not going to be ideal, and then we train in Wakey and get it in. So should be an exciting weekend. And if you watched the last episode, you'll have seen Mr. Lingers was saying that he believes fried eggs are the best eggs. I would agree, I second that, Lingers. However, he did forget to mention one of the reasons a fried egg is the best egg is because it fits easily into a sandwich, and you couldn't make a sarnie with a scrambled egg, or you'd struggle. You couldn't really make a sarnie with a poached egg. However, fried eggs, 4 slices of bread, sarnie, hot sauce, bash. And by the way, to anyone who needs to hear it, putting this in here because I've dropped a few of these little snippets in other videos and people seem to message and say I didn't know that. I use this for frying ghee butter. There's a very high smoking point on ghee butter. The last thing you want to do is fry with something like olive oil. It's got a lower smoking point, which basically means when it hits that temperature, it starts releasing carcinogens, and then obviously they end up in your food. So if you can fry with something like ghee butter with a super high smoking point, it's going to be much better for you, and it also tastes better than something like olive oil. Olive oil is obviously great for you if you put it on top of a salad or put it on top of something, but just do not fry with it. We are about to fucking embark on a raid trip. 4 hours, 6 minutes, 246 miles. I don't think I've ever been down here, to be honest. Never been down to south of Wales. Where's Snowdon? Yeah, so I've been there. Yeah. I ain't been down here. No. I've been to Adrian's gym, which is on the way down, which I didn't actually think about, like we're driving through. Adrian's down there, isn't he? Yeah, pretty much. So maybe on the way back we could call and say hello. Yeah. Get a cheeky alpha, what's gym called? Dark Side Gym session. We've got a conditioning workout, so it's definitely not the place. It's not happening, is it? But we are embarking on the journey to the farm. Got a full body session on the plan today, which we will be hitting at Warehouse Gym. And then tomorrow we are off to the farm, but we also have a partner conditioning session to do, which is ski, row, assault bike, calories pyramid of some sort. Yeah. So anyways, we've got a busy weekend. so we're probably going to smash out this drive, smash out the workout. We've got an apartment so we can cook some scran tonight and stick to the plan. Oh god,
What's
Ryan,
this?
if you're watching this, mate, we've got fucking 2,000 calorie curry sauce. Got about 3,000 calories, and then probably get an early night, early morning, get a conditioning workout in, and then we've got an hour and a half drive to Newport, where we're going to the farm. So it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a lot of travelling. So strap in, come along for the ride. Let's get it. Yes, Stu.
What we're saying?
So we're about an hour and a half in. Stopped at services for some carbs and the toilet. Tom's just mentioned maybe a KFC, but I don't know. I'm on absolute fucking Donny macros, mate. I've got
Donny macro
3,500 calories to work with.
Donny macro in driver's seat.
Donny macros. Lingers is on absolute poverty macros. 2,500 calories. It's not actually that bad, is it, really, lad? But
In real terms, like, I feel like a lot of people probably don't even eat that, like, on a day.
oh no, a lot of
A lot of people would be struggling to hit that, but I feel like I'm just hungry, man.
It'd be interesting to see the check-in there with Ryan, see what he says about the diets and that, because I know we haven't exactly nailed it, have we?
No,
Anyways, my guy's got a KFC next to us.
got a Greg's, I think.
Is it a Greg's?
Alright, should we go in?
Let's go.
Alright, what's this special,
we've been at this,
significant moment?
Yeah, we've been at this services many a times. I feel like the more shit happens down south for the supplement industry.
Yeah, it
unfortunately.
does.
There's more brands down south, there's more experts down south. They don't really all up north.
Better gyms, arguably.
Better gyms.
I don't know. Maybe.
So we were sat over there.
Over there.
There were like 10 of us.
Yeah, a piece of Wolfsup's
But
history.
we've been in this
services.
way too many times.
Right, I'm going to bounce in M&S, I think. See what M&S is saying.
Yeah.
What we're saying.
Try and get some just pure carbohydrates, mate, because I'm going over on my fats every day.
What we got here?
It's too light, mate. It's 15 grams of fat. Right?
Saurine might be the shout, you know. It's only like 2 grams of fat.
I know, I just don't really like it.
You don't like it? I like it, it's like chewy.
8 grams of fat.
What?
Hey, it's so peak when you're counting your macros. Yeah, let's get some soy. Meal deal reviews. Macro-wise. Macros. We're rocking the chicken bacon mayo. Urban Eat chicken breast, smoke flavoured bacon. Smooth mayo, always a winner. In this, we're rolling with 12 grams of fat, 47 carbs, 22 protein. The UFit protein shake, 25 grams of protein, 10 carbs, 12 for me. Have you got fuck's sake. Shafted myself again, and we both opted for the Saurine for the snack, which is your Sarnie smaller than that? Yeah, I've got a single. Scandalous that. Same price as well. I know, but I can't afford it, can I? This meal, so and I've got 27 grams of carbs coming from the Saurine. A good amount of fibre in this as well. Yeah, what's yours saying? Total calories? So mine's 800 calories for these three. Sarnie. It's not ideal. This is just pure carbs, which is good. 800 calories, 60 gram of protein, not bad. 104 carbs and 16 fat. Puts me at like 1650 calories for the day. Not bad, mate. It's not bad. I'll key mine in now on the phone. Right. Wolfie's tucking in Saurine. Bit of Saurine. Didn't realise that it came like this. Are you eating it like that? You're not opening it up? You're not supposed to eat it like a sandwich. No, you open it up, man. Piece on piece. Are you sure? Yeah. What is that? Because it ain't butter. It's not butter. Because they're only 2.2 grams of fat. Is that rapeseed oil? Might be rapeseed oil and like a bit of maltodextrin. It is actually full of shit, this, you know. I literally just said to Tom, healthiest bit of meal. What look at ingredients? No idea. Fortified wheat flour, calcium carbonate, iron, thiamine, water, raisins, partially inverted sugar syrup, starch, malted barley flour, barley malt extract, vegetable fats, rice starch, yeast, preservative, vegetable fat spread. That's what that is. Vegetable fat spread. Brackets, vegetable oils and fats. Brackets, palm. Brackets, sunflower. Quick shout out to everybody who's watching whatever the hell this clip looked like in the final edit. We appreciate you lot. We're just doing this at this point for our own entertainment, really, aren't we? And to tell a story. Entertainment, accountability, making it for yourself. Yeah. I hope that someone else enjoys it. Maybe, just maybe, inspiring someone along the way.
and hopefully
Maybe not yet.
giving Ryan Woff some extra business.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
When we get higher up to Worlds in a year, we'll look back at this.
Yeah.
We're going in here. Parking's not great, is it?
It's not looking too good.
End it.
Oh, I won't go to end.
You want why?
Furthest way to get out, innit? Maybe drive.
We get stuck.
Yes, people, so we have touched down in Swansea town at the apartment. Wolf has left his water in the car. He's just come back to get it. So it's time to check in, get ready to go to the gym. Here it is. Near Leeds, yeah. Alright, people. Time for the room tour. Or the flat tour, should we say. Front door. Bedroom. Decent bedroom, actually. Right next to the road. Bit noisy. Here it is.
What's this saying?
It's actually nice, is this room?
Nice
to be
shotgun
fair?
in this room.
You can have this room, mate. Yeah, should we do 4 in the bed style? What's dust level saying, man? Ooh.
Actually, alright, mate.
Ooh, dusty on there. Yeah,
I
look,
feel like it's alright.
it's not bad, is it?
We were talking, what, 99 quid?
Top of that's been dusted, I think.
The hairdryer in there.
Right, that's going to be a bit noisy. You have to shut that, I reckon.
Mate. It's alright. Where's my fan though?
Take us on rest it top. Through here. We've done this room.
Where did you get to?
Well, I've literally just done this room.
Ah.
So you do it full top.
Went to it. Got the bathroom. I haven't actually looked at this.
Got the bathroom.
Got the bathroom.
Oh, classic.
I'm sure about the fucking like. That's a tiny little sink, that bit. It's tiny.
That is a little sink. We haven't got any rogue pubic hairs, nothing about have we or anything, I think. That's a bit wet, is that? Is that mat, yeah?
That's fresh.
What else we got?
I think it's alright. It's a bit of a shit location though. Have you got any salt and pepper?
I bet we haven't. Oh, decent coffee. Oh, is there any in there? Oh mate, that's decent coffee
I
that.
brought some as well, you know.
Did you?
We got some bad.
Wait, is there actually, there's no salt in there though? Oh, there's table
Yes,
salt. No rock salt there.
Mate, that's like, I was thinking in my head, I can't be asked buying seasonings if we do buy some chicken. Salt.
Bit of vinegar up there and all. And then, final room. Living room. Sofa bed. Telly. Couple of board games. Sorted.
Sorted.
Right, I feel like gym closes at 6.
Get
a bit of a move on.
Get a pre-arm, get a camera set up.
Yeah. Get ready to rock and roll.
Same old shit in the bro.
Yeah, man. Let's do this.
Right, people, so tucking into pre-workout scrum. 1 banana. Carbs. We were just thinking it'd be good to show the people what we're bringing with us as a supplement company on the road. When we have access to everything. This is the essentials right now. So, hydrate, of course. Wolfie's brought the apple flavour, which might be sold out by the time this video goes out. Sorry. Obviously, the main reason why we're here, the mushroom tinctures, lion's mane, thinking to have some of this pre-workout with this Pump Tropic TF by Alpha Neon. This is the Chosen Few collab tropical punch flavour. We're going to be reviewing this today when we hit up Warehouse Gym. Spoiler, I have actually tried this before, but I'm excited to give it another go. And then, because we will be up early in the morning, we need an early night and a full night's rest. So we've got the full moon, obviously our sleep formula to help us get off nice and early and have a good sleep. And then to wake us up in the morning, Wolfie's boxed some nice instant coffee. But we do actually have some. So,
Yeah. What are we saying?
We've just done the old walking lunges. Cheers for that, right? You'd hate that. Now we're on the trap bar deadlift. Can quite confidently say I've never done one of these in my life. However, I quite enjoy normal deadlifts. I wonder why Ryan
trap bar.
prefers this, I suppose.
I think, is it arguable that it's safer?
Definitely safer.
Yeah.
I'd say like lower back risk is lower, and we're already doing like the wall balls and shit. So
I might take my shoes off for this.
good shout.
Should have took them off at walking lunges, really, mate.
I don't know.
I've got like runners on, proper runners, so
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
What weight are you? What weight are you going to shoot for on here? 6 to 8. He wants us to go heavy.
I feel like I could probably do over 100. I reckon.
Do you reckon over 100? Do
Maybe we'll see though.
you reckon that weighs 20? Maybe.
Probably. Maybe a bit heavier. I don't know.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, Wolfie's busted a callus there on that. So I wonder what that is, man. It's fucking good.
Soft that from me. That is soft from me. That. Let's go, bro. In Wales for this one set. Let's get it. Nice, bro. 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, lad. Fucking moving. There we go. Fucking set some level there. It's got to be like 20.
I feel alright after that, weirdly. I feel like I just got in a groove with the form, and then I got to like 10 and I thought,
I'm thinking if you stop at 12 here, I'll be fuming. Because it looks so easy.
alright, what we got 13?
12 and a half, lad.
12 and a half.
Failed on the 13. Make it right. Make it right. On a boy. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
No point pushing
How
that.
many were that?
Down 13.
So on the plan we've got 8 to 10. We've just done 8 to 10 12 and a half. Tom did 13, so we need to up the weight a little bit. Like try and get ideally 8.
Target range.
I'd say like ideally we want to be around 8, and then we've got something to work towards going forward. But
Yes, now, so we're joined with. Introduce yourself.
Will Cuthell. I own Crush Supplements, and I've seen the guys that own Wolf Supps for a long time. In fact, I've actually got my own Wolf athlete here, mixed in with some Crush creatine. We've got a little combination going on.
Double dosing the creatine.
100%.
Right. So is this your local gym then? This is where you train?
This is the home setup in South Wales.
I am
Unbelievable.
jealous, man.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
It's
It's actually ridiculously good.
it's a crazy setup, and I'm glad you've come down from up north. Because I can't imagine you'll be coming down here very often.
Nah, mate. I mean, I can't tell you the last. You've never been, have you? Not this way.
to Snowdon.
Snowdon, yeah.
Miles away.
Yeah. But everybody's been recommending this place, so.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully we
makes
can get a
sense
proper
why.
session in tomorrow,
Yeah,
get
man.
some content filmed,
We've got after, mate.
and I can tell you what Crush has got in the works, and you can tell me what you've come down to Wales for.
Absolutely, man.
Do you want to explain what you've got in the range?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Tell the
So,
people what it's all about.
so Crush is about gym and recovery, but also work and study. So we noticed that most supplement brands only help people in the gym, but we want to help you work, study, recover, and perform in the gym. It's about progress across every aspect of life, not just the gym. So we got Crush Creatine here, obviously mixed in with some of the GOAT Wolf Athlete as well. So that's Crush.
Is it, what other products have you got on the range right now? Is it just the creatine?
Yeah, so we've got creatine, we've got Shilajit, Lion's Mane, D3 and K2, electrolytes, and we've got something new coming soon as well, which I'll tell you about off camera.
Tell us about off camera, man.
It's not nicotine pouches again.
Nah, wasted $6,000 on that and a court case, so I don't intend to do that again.
On the nicotine pouches?
Yeah. Well, they were nicotine-free pouches. We wanted to put caffeine in them, but supplier fucked us over and ended up going to court about it and won some money back, which we're waiting on now.
Can learn more about YouTube channel. What's the YouTube channel?
Will Cuthell on YouTube. We're small now, but we're growing, and I promise you it'll be big one day.
Join the club, man. We're 3 years deep.
You're doing good though. You got like thousands of subs, right?
Well, we're like 1.7.
I'm quite content with it, content at the minute.
Mate, we've got to a point now where like we talk about this quite often, don't we? Where we went through, at the start it was like just making content because we enjoyed it and for the sake of it, and then I feel like we went through a bit of a period where we were chasing like the engagement,
the views and the thumbnails and the titles.
Yeah, obviously like there's something to be said for that, for like a return on investment on your time, but we've reverted now back to sort of the original, authentic, like let's just go out and film a video. Don't have to be perfect.
If it vlogs, it's more for us, like we've got
100%.
But no, it's good to see. Mate, how old are you?
25. Yeah, 25.
Same age as me then. So, mate, it's good to see the fucking boys out
taking
here.
over.
Taking over.
Brands don't have to be against each other. Most supplement brands hate each other or they'll shit on each other, but we're all part of the same market and we're taking down the big boys.
The new generation of supplement brands.
That's it.
Yeah. Sick.
Nice one.
Oh, wait, no. We're going to have to cut that bit
Nice
out.
one.
We've got fucking loads of these to come, I think. Alright, so we're coming to the end of the full body session now, and there's a dirty 4 exercise superset, starting with these step ups, box step ups, then we're going into the kettlebell swing, then we go into it's basically like a farmer's carry, but like a front kettlebell farmer's carry. And then, I can't remember, we finished on something else, but yeah, not good.
Oh god.
What was this?
Ryan, if you're watching this, mate, I hope that you've already switched off the video because you're bored as fuck. But
That backdrop actually looks really nice where you are now. I know it's not, but it looks really nice with the lighting. Go on, what's going on here?
What's going on? So I got fucking 2,000 calorie curry sauce. Got about 3,000 calories in my meal here. Sorry, Ryan, I'm not taking piss if you're watching this, but we couldn't get food.
This is starter. Where's your wings actually?
In here.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Got some wings. Sorry, Ryan. I actually feel like a dick here.
This is my starter, this isn't it? Oh wait, hang on. Hang about. This is actually quite quite just explain what the hell is going on, why we're doing this, because this looks proper muggy.
Massive dilemma we faced when coming back from the gym. It's late, it's Sunday.
Yo.
We could either go to a restaurant, we could have definitely made a better choice of restaurant.
It's Sunday, so all the shops are closed.
all the shops closed. We would have been guesstimating anyway. We could have not eaten, which would have been an option, but a bad option in my opinion, especially after that workout. So we're making do with what we've got. Obviously we're not going to be away all the time. Hopefully tomorrow we can get to the shop and get some like half decent food. But for now, we've been training hard all week. I bet Ryan hates this when his clients say this, but fuck it.
Enjoy your fish and chips.
What are you on with you?
Same.
I don't know where that's ran, it jumped out of the bin, and it broke through this little gap here to this area, and now
Oh, mate.
I have no idea where it's gone.
I'll spill it.
Like, do you get what I mean? Where could it actually have gone?
Where's the rat trap?
That green box.
Yes, people, it is Monday the 21st in sunny Wales. Last night, very rough. 4 hours. 4 hours of sleep, according to my Garmin. Felt like I had more, but my wakeful moments during the night were just sky high. And honestly, I do struggle sleeping when I'm somewhere new. It is about 20 to 7 now. Me and Tom have got a conditioning workout. So we're going to head back to Warehouse Gym, smash off this fucking conditioning workout, of which I can't be asked doing. Don't know what Tom's saying, he's in shower. Smash that out, get a shower at the gym, get sorted, and then we've got an hour and a half drive over to the farm, where we'll probably spend a good few hours, and then a big old drive home. We should get back like late afternoon. Been a good weekend though. Already been worth coming down just for yesterday. That gym session was class. Obviously met Will from Crush. So yeah, it's been one of them trips where I thought already it's been worth coming. So like whatever today offers is a bonus. I got commitment issues.
Wait.
Alright, so it is Monday morning.
It's Monday, yeah.
Monday, cacksuckers, and we're on our way back to the gym. We've got our partner conditioning session today, which is a calorie pyramid on the ski, the bike, the assault bike, and the row, I think.
Is that right?
I think so. So I'm feeling a bit crusty. Neither of us slept very well last night.
Bad sleep.
Foreign environment, road, hard
Heat.
sofa bed, heat, pillow that was about 75 inches too thick.
Sketchy gaff.
Yeah, not ideal, but nevertheless,
It's fucking cracking.
it's cracking flags. It's a nice day. It's 7 a.m. We're gonna get this session out of the way, then we're gonna send it to the farm. Oh, in fact, we said we were gonna go to Aldi.
We're gonna go Aldi first.
We're gonna go Aldi first, get some.
Yeah, we're gonna need a look. I
gonna
don't
need-
know if we need a bit of scran. I wouldn't normally eat, but I feel like Ryan would prefer us to get something in, so.
Even if it were just a banana.
He's got it just about.
Last 10 on the ski. We're now on the bike. What's going on
We
here?
haven't left him at the gym, have we?
I've not touched them. I've not touched the mic, but thank fuck for that. It's now 9:45 a.m. Monday. Finished up at the gym. We're on our way, en route to the farm.
Yeah, baby.
Newport. Thoughts on that session?
I enjoyed it. Found it relatively easy, to be fair.
Do you want to explain it to the viewers?
So we did 50 calories on the ski, 50 calories on the bike, 50 calories on the rower,
and then we went 75 calories, then we went to 100 calories, then we went back down to 75, and we went back down to 50. So we did all 3 on each set of calories, and we just split the calories up.
So we started on the 50s, 50 calories, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So somebody ended up doing 30 calories worth. The other person did 20, but that meant on the next exercise, the person who did 20 on the first exercise did 30 on the second exercise. So it was quite interesting doing it like that, really.
I was just aiming for a certain amount of calories on each machine, like the calories per hour. Felt like on the bike I was probably strongest out of all.
Oh yeah,
other
you were smashing it on that bike.
Yeah, the ski as well, feeling a lot more confident on the ski after a couple of sessions.
My last stint on the ski, I felt fucking strong. It was like better than all of the others, which is weird.
Mate,
like the technique.
Yeah, it's hard because I kept playing around with different like feet positions, different distances from like the actual
rack,
the rack. So I found when I was too close to the rack, my power just seemed to go to the shit.
Yeah.
And then when I stood a bit further back, I felt a bit stronger. So
it's all about finding what works for you, isn't it? Especially with these movements for us, because they are really so new.
Yeah, they're weird, aren't they?
Yeah, they're weird. But it's good because it feels like we're improving every time.
Yeah, man.
Every time we do it, which is good. Hardest part for me for that whole session was the 2K buyout run at the end. If you're wondering what buyout means, I don't really know, to be fair. I think it just means cool down, but it's like you've got to do it to finish the session. But my calves just seemed to blow up like within the first 200 meters of the run, just super pumped.
Yeah, that's massive.
Which is weird.
It's all sodium, lad.
Yeah, it must be from the amount of sodium we had with the fish and chips.
Speaking of, diet is not great. We obviously had that fish and chips last night with them chicken wings, and this morning we've trained for like an hour and 10, and because we're pushing it for time, I told him we'd be there for 11.
It's already saying
11:05, so we are foregoing food because I don't want to be late. So unfortunately, I'm going to be very fucking hungry and not fueled, or refueled, should I say.
Yeah, personally, from doing these sessions so far, confidence is building every single session. Just confidence in myself, confidence in the movements, confidence in like my cardio threshold, just being able to hold that level of movement and strenuous activity for a longer period of time seems like it's building every session. And obviously, even though we did have that big meal last night, wasn't necessarily ideal circumstances for training because we had nothing to eat before we trained, and still managed to get through it. And yeah, I'm also enjoying like doing them earlier on the morning.
Yeah, mate.
Like the run,
way better.
That session today, I feel like getting it out of the way, man. Something that I've always sort of strived towards doing, but never just actually committed to doing. Like just training on a morning consistently. I know you do it.
Yeah.
But for me, like I've struggled to do it. Hopefully, over this next 10 weeks of building that habit, training on the morning, I can flip the switch. Anyways, that's 5 minutes worth. We've got an hour and 15-minute drive.
We fucking have, lad.
And we will see you probably after the farm. Are we going to include any of the mushroom farm in this video?
Not unless we partake in either eating or training at the farm.
Yeah.
We definitely will be training, but we might end up eating something I don't fucking know.
Yeah. But when you are watching this video, the farm video will probably be going up after this video, right?
The farm video?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
I don't know, to be honest.
We don't know. But there will be another YouTube video on the channel of us visiting the mushroom farm. So
yeah, we've got farm, we've got this video, we've got a gym review that we've done,
and the pre-review.
and the pre-review. So we've got four reviews that are in the bag, or 4 videos. Fuck knows what order they're going to come out.
But hopefully you are watching this and you decide to engage in some of the other videos, because a lot of effort's gone into this.
It has, to be fair. A lot of driving.
I know, a lot of driving.
Alright, we're officially in the sticks now.
We're in the sticks.
We've taken a left turn, quite literally.
We ain't seen anyone in about 45 minutes. We're literally out in the fucking sticks, man. I'm hoping that we've got the address right, because we could get lost.
This is unbelievable from you.
This is bad.
This is inevitable.
It's written in the stars here. Oh, mate, with that far in the fucking sticks, we can't get fucking directions, lad.
I've got signal on my.
Alright, what we doing? Is this another episode of what not to eat on a plan, on a diet plan?
Well, Subway's not the worst, at least they can track it.
Aye.
So we'll get to Subway and then maybe get to Nando's on the way home.
Double
Need
up.
some AdBlue as well.
Ah, bloody hell.
Where you're at right now with your output. Once again, this is not a set in stone, it's something that we'll manage.
Yes, boys, hope you are well and had a cracking weekend. I know you have been down in Wales over the last couple of days, but yeah, good to see that level of commitment that you've shown this week. Obviously, first proper week, shall we say, with the structure around your strength, conditioning and running sessions, alongside obviously managing. Obviously, Wolfie, you're managing your sort of like kickboxing, boxing, and then obviously now, Tom, you're managing sort of like your football alongside that. So that's always going to be the first sort of friction that we need to look at, managing to the best of your both abilities with recovery capabilities. Just because I've set you a structure may not be sort of right for yourself. Obviously, I know, Tom, you sort of like said football obviously was not so good on one of the sessions and you sort of wished you'd prioritise your strength. So from your side of things, mate, that's kind of where we just need to look at what's important right now, especially over the course of these next 12 weeks, and what's going to get you the very best results in the next 12 weeks. Is it actually going to go into football on a Wednesday and maybe not getting a great session? Or is it actually getting, one of your structured sort of strength sessions, condition sessions that we've programmed for that given week? But that's kind of where we just need to have that sort of element of push and pull to make sure we're still getting those sessions ticked off over the course of the week. Obviously, I know nutrition from both sides. Once again, there's always going to be that element of trial and error. We've got to find what works best for both parts, especially with the amount of volume that you are putting through your body. Once again, we want to maximise performance and recovery. Wolfie, obviously, I know we've sort of like got into a really good place with yours, especially with increasing calories over the last sort of like week or so. So for yourself, let's just really look at what we talked about, what you mentioned yourself, is just looking at where we can reduce your fat intake and increase your carbohydrate intake, especially with the output that you are doing from day to day. And then from there, how then you're going to feel a lot more energized. You're going to be able to give a lot more in your sessions. You're going to recover a lot more optimally from session to session. Now, that's the big focus for you, Wolfie, is really focusing on that. Obviously, I know your appetite's been a lot higher than probably usual. Obviously, quitting SUS has probably been a big sort of cause of that, mate. But overall, super strong week on the cards, mate. So let's build that momentum now coming into this week. And then for yourself, Tom, obviously for just a few things that you've mentioned, great to see obviously with the track session and just the speed work and feeding a little bit quicker than actually the set paces that we've set for yourself. As we talked about during the week, like use that as a bit of a metric and a bit of a guide to work towards. If you feel confident you can hold a certain pace for the rounds that I've prescribed you, then ultimately we want to hold a faster pace, even if it is just a 2, 3, 4, 5 second quicker pace, then that is the goal coming into this week, mate. With your upper body session, with all strength session that I mentioned about, so I didn't know what weights to do on one of the sessions. So the goal with strength, right, is we want to really look at pushing boundaries. We want to create as much stimulus as we possibly can without obviously causing any injuries. So with the first couple of weeks, like find that baseline of what works or what feels right, especially with the rep ranges that I've set you. So, you've done 15 reps at 28 kilo kettlebells. If that felt great, you've obviously done 15, you've done 3 sets of it. So that tells me that that weight is manageable for yourself. So there's no right or wrong with the weights. Obviously, once again, once you build the foundation that first week, then you can build from there moving forward. That's kind of where we could have that element of progressive overload over a period of time. The first session, you're never going to walk into the gym, just know where you are from, from certain weights, from certain exercises, from certain repetitions. Like, you're going to build that understanding as that sort of time progresses, mate. And now you've got that baseline, and obviously you've logged the workout. Then coming into this week with your full body, then you've got a bit more of an insight. You've got more of a sort of mindfulness of where you need to be and where potentially you need to push and pull coming into that session. And then from your side of things, mate, from a nutrition side of things, obviously looking at your log for the week, obviously I know once again with your activity level, and obviously with where you're at right now with your output, once again, this is not a set in stone. It's something that we'll manage as that sort of time progresses. But looking at your average, obviously I know looking at sort of like Sunday, you're definitely not eating 1,500 calories, so you can probably not track something in that particular meal. But let's say you were sort of around that sort of 2.5 for that particular day, your average is still going to be around sort of like, that 2.5 mark. And obviously your weight's not changed in the last week. So as much as you may feel like, quote, you're in a deficit, let's actually get another consistent week under your belt, actually nailing these numbers. And let's see where we are in a week's time, mate. And then we can make those little tweaks and we can make those little adjustments from that point onwards. But there's no better way of actually seeing that element of data on your end with logging your sessions, with logging your nutrition, and actually seeing, right, okay, yeah, I've been consistent with that for a good 2, 3, 4 week now. Right, okay, that's the outcome. Right, okay, this is what we need to look at tweaking to make sure that we are, fueling the session. Because, as I said there, that's the number one focus for both of you, is looking at making sure we are fueling your sessions ultimately to get the most out of the sessions, then have that recovery to have the bounce back to then kick on to move in the right direction. But overall, boys, really happy with obviously that first week from training standpoint, nutrition standpoint. Obviously, I know you've been down in Wales over the course of the weekend. Obviously, it makes it a little more difficult from a nutrition standpoint, obviously getting things ticked off. But, you've shown that commitment on both ends, so love to see that. Keep that feedback in terms of how sessions are feeling, obviously with the chat that we've got. So just keep that sort of communication there. And then, obviously on my end, I can make those little amendments when needed and if needed to really maximise things moving forward, boys. But yeah, safe travels home, and I'll catch you during the week. Any questions, struggles, queries throughout this, as I've said, and I can't stress the importance of that, just let us know and we can make those little amendments. But yeah, super excited for what's to come over the course of the next.
All right then, time to check in.
All right.
What are we saying?
Oh, feeling tired now, man. Tired. Got me saying a coffee.
Quick stop off at the drive-through Starbs in Birmingham. Well, we had no idea what the woman on the drive-through was saying, because the Birmingham accent completely threw us off.
What did she say?
Can I get your order sorted?
Can I get your order sorted?
We thought she was asking if we wanted starters.
I said, sorry, what?
Can we get your order sorted?
But we needed that coffee. Jesus Christ, I was close to fucking.
I think Wolfie might have fallen asleep at the wheel for it.
What are we reflecting on, man? Reflecting on
the week, on the trip.
2 solid gym sessions. Super solid.
Yeah, very solid gym sessions. Diet, less than ideal.
Less than ideal diet.
Opposite.
Very interesting visit to the mushroom farm today.
Yeah, super
fascinating.
I feel like we both learned something today.
We learned a lot, man.
Yeah.
He was such a smart guy.
He was a very intelligent individual.
So it has been worth the 5 hours.
Either way.
Well, to be fair, mate, like 5 hour down there, 3 hour back, that's 8, an hour and a half over, 9.5 hours of driving. It's been worth it.
I'd say more like 10, to be fair.
10 hours of driving.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
It's been good though, hasn't it?
Might have found the best gym in the UK as well. I mean, what do we do now at this point? Like, channel's washed anyway, so like
we'll look for another 10.
Series. We might have to start a new series.
We'll look for 10s.
10s only season.
10s only.
10th only.
Oh, we start a new season, yeah. We've finally found a 10.
I feel like little nuggets like this are good for the people who stick around in these videos. Like,
yeah, if you're watching,
yeah,
definitely watch the gym review in Swansea, because
100%.
so we may have found the perfect gym.
We may not have,
We may not have.
but we might have.
Yeah.
So far, I feel like so good for the most part.
Yeah.
Training wise.
Yeah, bang on, mate. Like, I feel like we're both definitely getting fitter already.
Yeah.
I feel quite strong for one, so it's not often
Yeah.
I feel strong.
I don't know if I'd say I feel super strong at the moment, but
No,
I feel fitter, definitely.
I've got like another 2,000 calories to eat.
I've got about 1,500,
Yeah.
1,400, probably like 1,400.
Well, I'm gonna get in, have a big yoga ball, cook some tea, smash that down,
Yeah.
get to bed. For me, 4 hours sleep last night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my own bed tonight.
Yeah.
Big time. So, the farm workout, fitness on the farm, the comp that we are preparing for, which this is all about, the workout has been released. So, we now actually know the exercises and the order and the quantities, the weights, the reps, the distance, everything. So we actually have a tangible goal now to work towards. Even though we had pretty much a brief idea anyway, but now we do actually have that set in stone. So at some point in the next few weeks, as you will have seen on the check-in, we will be doing a bit of a sim of that workout,
Yeah, man.
which is going to be interesting.
We're coming for the dub. If you're a competitor, we want the win, nothing less.
We do want the win.
So, sim, 4 week time.
This is our World Cup final.
It's definitely not, but we still want to fucking win.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday afternoon, just gone 1 o'clock, and I'm soloing it at the shop right now because Wolfie is probably at A-Star doing a leg session. So he's left me to sort out all this protein and these orders. Saying that, we did tag team the orders this morning because we had an absolute shit ton come in over the weekend. Obviously, with getting back from our Wales trip yesterday, meant we weren't in the shop to do our usual Monday order packing session. So we had sort of double quantity from the weekend. So that's been quite a job this morning, packing all those. Thank you to everybody who is ordering online. You know, you are this business through and through. So yeah, shout out you guys. And yeah, I have got all these to unbox. I think the majority of this is protein. And then once I've done that, I'm tucking into my second meal of the day, actually. Second meal of the day. Got some chicken, salad, bit of bread. Decent little macro-friendly meal. And then as soon as I finish work, then I am heading to the gym to train uppers. Yeah, I've got an upper session today. And then this evening I have got 5-a-side for about an hour with the boys, which is one of the highlights of my week. It's quite a casual session, it's a good runabout, it's friendly, it's not too strenuous, and yeah man, I'm looking forward to it. Glutes are feeling a little bit sore though from the last couple of days of training. I'm sure Tom will probably be moaning about that as well right now as he's training legs.
Tuesday the 22nd, just got back from Wales yesterday. Slept for 9.5 hours last night, which is fucking mint. Although my watch still says that I'm like half an hour behind on sleep, so it's recommending I get more sleep tonight. However, I've just hit a leg session. It is about 1:40 in the afternoon. Under normal circumstances, without having Ryan coaching me, without having a goal to aim towards, today would have been one of them days where I'd have probably missed training. The shop's very busy. Left Tom with quite a lot going on, to be honest, which I don't always feel good doing. It's just about prioritizing this. Obviously, in normal circumstances, I'd put the business above kind of my health and my fitness, which isn't right anyway. But for this next 10 weeks, definitely going to be putting training and nutrition and sleep above business. So today I had to pull myself out of the shop, get here, get this done. Could have done it after work, which would have meant coming here at about 6:30. Only issue being then is I wouldn't have finished till like 7:30, 8. I'd have had to go home, make my tea, eaten, and then when I train that late on an evening, I can't switch off, so then it has a negative impact on the next day. So if I can come down here in the afternoon, like early afternoon, and get this done, get a few hours of work done before, get here, get this done, that's going to serve me well, because obviously then I can go home at 6, straight home, cook food, get to bed early, which then means I feel better in the morning, which we've got the 2-hour kickboxing down at Powerhouse in the morning, so it's a tough one. But yeah, that session was unreal, like just tracking the weights. I've PR'd on literally every single movement in this session compared to my last session, so it shows the importance of actually journaling what you're doing. I know that anyway, but actually doing it is a different story. So again, having a coach, like it's the first time I've had a coach, and to be honest, like it could potentially be something that I'd look at doing for certain months of the year. Like if I did like 6 months of the year under a coach, I'm sure my business will be doing better, I'm sure my health will be better, I'm sure I'd be physically fitter, and everything else obviously stems from being healthy, being fit. Like that is the most important thing. So I'm gonna head back to the shop now. That might be it for clips for today for me. Had some yogurt this morning, we'll be having tuna and rice when I get back, and then a big meal later with some like carby type snacks, some fruit in between. So not that much to report. If anything does change, I will jump on here, but if not, I'll catch you tomorrow morning at kickboxing. Yo, so I have just got back from the gym, done my uppers session today. Pretty good, made some decent progress on some of the movements. However, I did start to feel some discomfort on pressing movements in my left wrist. Started to notice this probably last week, but nevertheless, ploughed on. I feel like it's the kind of thing that is only going to go away with like proper physio and rehab and rest, which is not ideal, but we'll see. Luckily, I'm only doing 2 sort of uppers kind of strength sessions that involve pressing movements per week, so hopefully it's not going to be too much of an issue. Anyways, it's 6:30. I've got football at 7, so I'm getting a shake in before footy. This shake is, I want to say it's less than 300 calories, about 40 grams of protein, give or take. Very low carbs. I've chucked just over 100 grams of blueberries in this with some chocolate, Cytec whey, and skimmed milk, water. Clean, healthy, high protein, a little bit of a recharge before footy. And yeah, like I said earlier today, it's just a casual one tonight, so I'm not too stressed about it. But obviously, do need to get the macros in. So I'm going to chop this, and then I'm going to get to football.
James, if I leave my training bag here as well, just leave it down your desk, is that right?
Double session. Boxed off, probably the hardest session of the week, as I mentioned. We did a lot of volume there. Usually that would absolutely write me off. Go back like 3 weeks, I'd have been absolutely towing. We finished with 3 2-minute rounds. Again, all techniques, a lot of kicking, a lot of stuff that I'd recently learned as well. So not only are you using like a lot of your body, like your kicks with your hands, body shots, head shots, head kicks, you're also having to think quite a bit about what you're throwing, where your hand positioning is, feet positioning, if you're moving to the right, moving to the left. James is throwing counters at you as well, so you're thinking about them. So not only is it quite intense cardio for the reason that you're throwing a lot of weight into your punches and your kicks, it's also intense because you're having to think a lot about it. So 2 hours done, like I say, it felt a lot better than it would have 3 weeks ago, I think, and that's probably because my fitness is on the rise, which is great to see. I'm feeling strong, feeling really fit at the minute. I felt like my punches and my kicks today had more weight in them, which is probably from the higher calorie intake. Obviously making sure I'm hitting my protein every day, trying my best to get good sleep. So proper chuffed with that session. I'm hoping that this hybrid style of training only benefits me in the martial arts side of things going forward, because that is and always will be my main focus. So I'm hoping by the end of like another 10 weeks of training like this, my martial arts will only come on because I'm so much fitter and stronger. So yeah, it's Wednesday, it's 9:10 now, so I best hurry my ass home, get some breakfast and get to the shop. So if you're someone like me who trains a lot, if you're training for like 2 hours like that, and as you can see, I'm soaked, you'll be sweating a lot. One of the most important things that you can do, honestly, is getting your electrolytes back in. If you don't eat a diet high in processed food like myself, sodium is the biggie. You need to be getting your sodium back in over everything else. But yeah, this is super important. Without this, if I didn't take this on a morning after that 2 hour session and I didn't eat a very high sodium meal, I would feel it like instantly. Honestly, if I get to the shop, my head would start banging, my focus, my concentration wouldn't be there. So it is important, especially if you are someone who is doing any sort of intense cardio or long bouts of cardio where you're sweating for a long time. I can't remember the research off the top of my head in terms of how much sodium I would have probably lost in that session, but it probably would vary between 600 milligrams to 2 grams depending on how much salt I'm actually sweating out. So ideally you want to get that back in. And then fluid loss as well. I probably lost a good couple litres of fluid in that one session. So again, I try to get at least 50% of that back in whilst training, and then I'll rehydrate with the rest of that when I get back. So don't forget your hydration, especially for cardiovascular training or endurance type athletes, fighters. This is so important. Bodybuilding as well to some extent, if you're not eating a diet that's super high in processed food, which you shouldn't be anyway. If you are eating very clean and you are sweating, you're having intense sessions, then again, get your electrolytes in. Thing I've also been doing, starting to track my food preemptively, so putting it into my tracker before eating it. So I've already put in 3 of my meals today, so I know exactly what I'm going to have left after eating them 3 meals. And after those 3 meals, my protein goal is hit. Then I've got like 600 calories worth of fats and carbs to play around with. That way, I'm not like massively overshooting on a certain macro. It's been hard to stay under my protein, to be honest. I found myself eating way more than I actually need. So today, again, put all my food that I'm gonna eat in to my tracker, and I was like 30 grams of protein over already. So I just took a tin of tuna out of one of my meals and we're pretty much bang on. So to anyone who's struggling to kind of hit their calorie goals, if your coach has set them, put it in the morning, put everything you're going to eat in the morning, then you can see kind of what you've got to play around with. And if you want to squeeze some bits in here and there, you can.
Yo people, so it is Thursday morning, 9:57 a.m. I've just pulled up to the shop. Wolfie's not here yet. So I thought I'd do a quick check-in considering I didn't film anything yesterday. What happened yesterday? So, not too much exciting happened. Actually, I don't know if that's entirely true, because the new lifting straps arrived at the shop. They are now available on the website. We'll pop up a little picture of them here. And I had a football game in the evening, 6:45 kickoff, and I played a full 90 minutes and I felt good for it. Surprisingly, my cardio at the minute seems to have just like genuinely taken to a new level. Finished the game, and despite obviously being quite fatigued, like in my legs after running around for nearly 2 hours, cardio wise, I felt like I could have done another 45 minutes on the pitch at least, which is just good. And I think it proves that the training is definitely working, man. The training is working. I took a couple of knocks. My elbow got smashed at one point. like very early into the game, and then later in the game, second half, I took quite a big knock onto the outside of my right knee, which at the time nearly took me off the pitch, but I decided to soldier on and eventually kind of ran it off, and it actually doesn't even feel that bad this morning. One of those that just kind of shocked the system a little bit when it happened with like the impact. But yeah, so the current setup at my football club, I was playing in the second team last night. There's 3 teams. The second team, we've got 3 managers, and one of the lads who is managing that second team dropped me a text saying, "You were my man of the match tonight." So I was pretty buzzing with that. And got home, refueled, shoved a load of food in, stayed on plan apart from my fats and my protein was slightly over. I'm struggling to keep the fats down, to be honest. But nevertheless, today, Thursday, is a rest day, which I am very grateful for. I nearly wrote myself into playing more football tonight, but luckily that's been cancelled, so I have a full rest day. I've shot myself in the foot and I've left some meal prep in the fridge at home, so I don't know what I'm going to do for food whilst I'm at the shop. Wolfie's just got here. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm feeling good. Tomorrow morning is the track session, which I enjoyed thoroughly last week. However, remains to be seen if I will enjoy it as much again this time, considering we're going to be doing 600 metre laps, not laps, a lap and a half, 600 metres by 10, as opposed to 400 metres by 12, or rather 400 metres by 11, because we messed up and we forgot to do, or we cut ourselves short by a lap. Anyways, Wolf is opening the shop now, so I'm going to head in. Catch you guys later.
Now, it is Thursday, the 24th, and today session is the upper body session on the plan. I'd say this is arguably the easiest session of the week, and probably my least favourite session of the week, not gonna lie. Definitely preferred the full body session, and definitely I've always preferred training legs over upper, so yeah, least enjoyable session, but we're here nonetheless. It only took me about 40 minutes to do last time. So touchdown A-star, just had a trim for the first time in about a month, so actually feeling mint. Yeah, you feel good after a trim. Also dropping off some of the best supplements in the game for the boy Keith at A-star. We've also got the lifting straps in stock now on the Wolfsups website, and these look amazing. Super happy that I went with the blue colour instead of the black. So these are available for a super reasonable £7.99. Let's get on with this workout, get it done, get back to the shop, and then tomorrow we've got the running session at the track in the morning, which is probably my favourite session. Yeah, proper enjoy that one. So Thursday session in the bag again, another good session, 40 minutes. Hit PBs on every single movement in comparison to last week. Good thing about this app that Ryan sets you up on is you can see exactly what you did the week before, so there's some kind of number to aim for, and obviously we're aiming to be stronger or do more reps or put more weight on every week. That's something that I've never really had, and I think obviously the compounding effect of that over the next like 10 weeks, I think I'll honestly gain probably more strength on this plan than I've ever gained in the past, just because usually I'll go in, blast it, not really, might take a little bit of mental note on what I've done, but obviously that's not accurate, you forget. And then even like today didn't feel that good, to be honest. Like on the third exercise started feeling a bit tired, a bit weak, but I still managed to hit those numbers that I'd set. Whereas normally if I started feeling like that, maybe I'd drop the weight and start doing more reps, maybe swerve it a little bit. But it's been good, really enjoying training down at A-star as well. I don't know what everyone does on a Thursday at 1 PM, but the gym was absolutely fucking bouncing. So can't just be me who's dossing it off work. Really good vibe. It's nice to go somewhere that's really busy at this time. Gets you in the zone a little bit, because today would have been tough at a really quiet gym. I'd have probably struggled a little bit because I didn't have my earphones. But yeah, I don't know what everyone's actually doing. Maybe everyone's just like online coaches or works for themselves, but it's fucking busy down there. So as you've seen there, I've just had 4 slices of toast post-workout. Wouldn't normally eat that. The reason I'm eating that is because I'm absolutely tanking over my protein goal every single day, and I've already inputted my tea for later, and if I'd have had anything with any sort of protein in, I'd have been way over my protein goal again. So I'm just having to make a bit of a conscious choice on my meals. I'm trying not to just load them with protein, because I have been going way over, and I think if I just left it to myself to choose, and I wasn't tracking, I'd be eating like 250 grams of protein a day at least, which is fucking insane. Obviously I must have been eating like that before. Hasn't been doing any harm, I don't think. Obviously got all the blood results back on the last video, and there wasn't anything like with my kidneys or my liver or anything like that. I suppose it'd mainly be my kidneys. But that being said, Ryan's emphasised the importance of getting more carbohydrate rich meals in, especially with this type of training. And in an ideal world, to be honest, I'd have probably had a couple 100 calories worth of carbs before that session then. However, I did have my breakfast, got to the shop and didn't take anything with me, so just had like a heavy carb meal there. Obviously there is a little bit of protein in the bread, but it's negligible. A good amount of fibre and a good amount of fat, so trying to be a bit more conscious on my decisions. I've got some carb type bars at the shop that I got from Aldi yesterday. Probably have a couple of them before I close the shop tonight, and then obviously got the big meal that I have pretty much every night, already cooked in the fridge, so I can bash that in, cook that for later, try get an early night because we have got the track session early in the morning.
Full to half or full?
You what?
Say a full one or
And some practice doing that, you?
yeah. Why?
Use so 2 half teachers, so pull it. This is for the Road to the Farm vlog, by the way.
Two of them.
Fitz is just jumping on the. Have
Two
you got
of
the
them.
lion's mane there?
Hold it under your tongue as long as you can, yeah.
So squirt all that under your tongue.
Fucking hell. That is.
You just swallowed it.
No.
Potent, eh?
Yeah, it's strong. Wow.
Taste the shrimp.
Probably tastes like I'm having an omelette or something. The mushrooms in it.
An omelette? Fucking hell, lad. You can swig it down with that if you want.
Anything you want to say to the people of the YouTube channel, Fitz?
I would do, but I'm just like kinda trying to get used to watching my mouth up with it.
It is strong, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strong.
It's very
fuck.
strong.
It's
Do you
proper
feel it sort of sizzling a little bit?
Tingling.
Like, yeah, tingling.
But it proper tastes like mushroom.
Yeah, it's well
Like
strong.
chicken.
Yes, people, it is Friday, track time. Meeting Tom at the track in 10 minutes at 7:45, so need to get my skates on. Tired this morning, didn't want to get out of bed. We ain't a bitch, we going, so 10 minutes, get to the track, get warmed up, and let's get on with it. The sun is shining, so that is a massive bonus. So on the agenda today is 10 sets of 600 meter running, 90-second rest. I will be running at a 3:45 to 3:55 pace. I think it's 25 seconds quicker than the 5k PB pace, so I haven't actually worked out what that is. However, I will be just following my watch and trying to pace myself properly. Last week at the track, I fucked up and I was messing around on my watch and I lost 8 seconds on my first 6 laps. So this week, if I don't lose them 8 seconds, hopefully I'll feel like I've got a lot more in the tank. 'Cause I did absolutely shaft myself by doing that last week, so we're trying to catch up then to my pace, the pace that I needed to hit. So 10 sets of 600 meter shouldn't be too difficult. Don't want to speak too soon. We've got a 1k warm up, probably do like a 1k cool down, stretch off, and then I need to get home, sort the dog out and get myself to work. Right, it is 10 to 8, true Lingers fashion. He isn't here yet, so I'm going to get started because I've got a busy morning after this. Quick warm up and then we are straight into it. So that's 1.2k warm up in the bag. Ryan says to spike the heart rate to 150, 160, but I've done 1.2k with some sprinting in there and it's still at 120, so I'm going to consider that warm up done. Give myself a minute and then we'll get on with it. Still no sign of the boy, but he is on the way, so hopefully he gets here soon. Very good morning to you guys watching the vlog. We've just got to the track, and by we I mean me. I've just got here. Wolfie's car is here, but I don't know where he is. I thought he was going to be warming up, to be fair. Could be. Oh, okay, here he is. So, have you done an intro to what we're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, well I won't do one then. My watch is mashed up, so I'm hoping it withstands the track session. Anyways, let's get into it. Go on, Sam. Come on, lad. Keep pushing. Right, so this is significantly harder than the 400 metre, obviously. But Jesus, we're 4 in, we're averaging 3:45. Go on, lad. Oh my God, I'm done. Lap number 6, 7th coming. Another minute and a half for me. Here he is, look. Yes, lad.
200.
Nice. Let's go. Feel like another one go. Thought you were resting then, bro. Let's go. 8th lap, 155 average heart rate, 1833 with an average pace of 350. Bang on the money. I had to do some making up that last lap to get it back down, but nearly there. Let's go. $3.49. Let's fucking go, bang on. Getting better at pacing. That's 10 laps done. I'm now going to join Mr. Linley for his last couple. Coaching through it because that was rough. Saying G. What pace for that last lap then? 350?
I don't even know.
I think it was.
Wolfie's just paced me for my 10th one.
So that'd be
My second fastest, well, my fastest time before that was a 2:26 600, which is just under 4:30 pace, probably like 4:20 pace, something like that, and that was 2:18.
that was 350 pace, so that's like a 19-minute 5k. Fucking good, that lad. Telling you, this man's got more than he thinks in the tank.
Fuck, man.
Genuinely, man. You've definitely
Need to do
got...
a cool down now.
Yeah. Post-match review.
Post-match review.
Post-match interview.
Well hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well hard that. Fucking mentally, don't really think I could have gone much quicker. Like I said to you, Tom, I think you could definitely be doing them quicker than what you've been doing them.
Yeah.
That last lap says a lot.
Yeah. Have you commented on that?
I ain't commented on that, but I think, Ryan, if you're watching this, if you made it like 2 hours into this video, right, you need to up this man's pace because you've just done a 350 pace, 600 metre, which is way quicker than what you've been aiming for, innit?
It is.
So, yeah, get to the shop now, get some scrandella.
Yeah.
Crack on.
What's on the menu? Let me guess.
Have a guess.
Tuna and ice.
Nah, yogurt.
No,
bro.
yogurt
You
bro.
missed it, mate.
Should we say?
Might as well. Excuse my fuzzy chest. Bit fucking grim, that, innit? Ugh.
Is it fucked, bro?
Yeah, mate, this is the thing, right? One message I want to get to people. If if they have made it this far into the video. Not to make it all fucking motivational and inspirational, considering I've just done a bit of running. For me, the biggest thing that I've learned so far through doing this is like, it can be challenging to actually push yourself out of your comfort zone, but when you actually do that, you open yourself up to the opportunity of surprising yourself. And I genuinely have surprised myself in the last couple of like these two track sessions we've done so far. Like, I knew I was fit, but I didn't think I could actually hold it for as long as like we have been having to hold it on these track sessions. So yeah, that last lap, Wolfie came with me, even though he'd already done 10, probably 11 laps. Took me round, last 600 metres, pushed me, and I got 2 minutes 18 when I'd been averaging like 2:33-ish on all my other 600 metres. So that was my last lap of the session, and it was by far and away the quickest. So yeah, obviously shows that I probably haven't been pushing myself as much as I probably could have. But it also shows how beneficial it can be to actually have somebody there who is pushing you to take you to that next level.
Yeah, I reckon realistically, like for that, I think with your level of fitness now, I know it's only been 3 weeks, I think you should be, for a session like that, 2:25 a lap. I'd say that.
I did do 1:2:26 and it was my second lap.
I feel like that's...
I was definitely more tired at the end of that lap. Compared to what I was for all the others. I think what I got in my head was like, I didn't want to fuck myself trying to go for like that kind of pace for the duration, so that then my pace would just drastically drop
I get
off.
you.
I think I was shooting for like a pace I knew I could consistently hit
I get you.
for the duration rather than, but obviously, like I was just saying, maybe I should just...
I feel like with our sports as well, like football and kickboxing, it's short bouts, sprinting, so I think if anything, like we can recover quickly.
Yeah.
Like for example, that 9th lap when you finished that,
yeah,
you looked like, obviously you were breathing heavy, but I think somewhere in between that 10th lap and that 9th lap's where you want to be, really. And you're definitely fitter, I reckon.
Yeah,
you've already shedded some time off that 5, so.
Anyways, time to go get a shower and get
Fucking
some
hell.
fucking orders packed. Because you lovely lot who keep buying our shit online.
Yeah, let's get it, lad.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, that was tough. I spoke too soon. I said I thought it'd be alright. That was really, really hard, to be honest. One of the laps where I was never going to jack it in. I'd never do it. I'm not that kind of person. But when it goes through your head and you think like, right, I could just come back later on and try this again because it's getting hard. I feel like that's just a normal thing that goes through a lot of people's heads. If you are the kind of person to actually jack it in and do that, then you are probably a little pussy. But it went through my head on one of the laps, and that lap I did a 4-minute 1 second pace, so it was considerably slower than the pace that I needed to go at, and that's probably because my legs were just like starting to feel really heavy. After every single lap I had to sit down, kind of catch my breath. I was struggling, and then the last lap got a second wind and I was just buzzing that I'd like done it and did a faster lap than I'd done for the rest of them. So I'll put up my lap times somewhere here. Pretty much bang on average 3:49 pace, which is exactly in between where I was going for. But that being said, don't really think I could have done any faster than that. I think the way Ryan programmed it, I don't know whether it were intentional that it were max effort, but that was max effort on today's. In today, that was max effort. I don't know if I'll be able to do faster on a day where I'm maybe feeling a little bit better rested, a little bit better fed, but fuck me, that was hard. So yeah, not as enjoyable as last week, not gonna lie, really enjoyed last week, but that's because last week was quite easy. This week, didn't enjoy that. 9:27, get some yogurt down, get to work. So we're on 1 o'clock at the shop now. Can't stop eating, recently quit nicotine. I'm probably like 1 week fully nicotine free, which is insane for me to say because I've probably gone like 3 years now of consistently having it every single day. I think I'd done like a couple week gap in that 3 years, and it got to a point where I'm having like 200 milligrams of nicotine a day, which is stupid, obviously. Fully nicotine free, and the appetite is through the roof. I'm hungry. I'm also trying to, or I've tried at the same time as quitting nicotine, I've been cutting down on caffeine, so I'm only having one coffee every single morning. And again, like especially after quitting the nicotine, I'm really craving like just some form of stimulants. But I do feel clear-headed, and in terms of productivity and in terms of actually getting shit done, getting a lot of stuff done at the minute. Just signed off 2 new products this morning, which means we've got 3 new products on the way now that I haven't told any of you guys about, which is insane. Usually, to get 3 full products across the line, it would take months on end, but just been super on it with this stuff. And yeah, it will be a really successful end to 2025. The range will be bigger than ever. We'll have some absolute staples in there. Big restocks arriving on pretty much every other product. So we're going to be fully stocked up, fully good to go. But it's exciting, and I'm fully enjoying the process of making products again. Went through a little period of time where it would just, I'd want to make products, but the ball ache of doing it would put me off doing it. Don't get me wrong, it is a ball ache, and there is a lot that goes into it. There's shit that goes wrong as well, and shit you don't expect, which is annoying because you're having to change stuff. It is a bit of a tedious process at times, but when you get sent that render, and when you get sent the products and you see it in person, it makes it all worth it. So absolutely hammering it. Some absolute banging products to come. Can't wait to share them, honestly. And hopefully going into 2026, we'll be making enough money to keep coming out with products. And I don't know, maybe by the end of 2026, we could achieve the goal of having 15 products in the range. That's always been a little mini goal of mine, having 15 really good products in the range. Yeah, I feel like that at that point we could say we're an established UK brand. So yeah,